Hey everyone, it's Lisa Bongean from Primitive Gatherings, and it's time to show you how to make month number 5 of our monthly mini series quilts, and this one is called Cheddar Star. So it's super fun. I probably should put the scallops upright, and it's just made out of 3 units. So it's a square and a square, a flying geese, and then these little corner things that you'll see in a minute. All right, so it's only 3 different units, and I will show you how to make those units, and then you will cut everything and lay everything out according to your pattern. Now the patterns are $5 during this month that we release them on the 23rd. So the next one, this will be $5 pattern until the next one releases on the 23rd of the next month. So get your $5 downloads, because after the next one comes out, it goes to $12. So take advantage of that. All right, so first off, we're going to make a flying geese. I have everything cut according to the pattern here. So here is my goose and here's my wings, and this is how I do this. So I know there's 50 different ways to make flying geese, but I like to make them this way. So you're going to line everything up. You're going to line the triangles together, and you're going to stitch on the long side here. And you're going to be making multiples of these. I'm only going to make 1 of each. All right, so you're going to stitch that, give it a press, add the second side. So these are going to just lay nice together here. Line them up, make sure nothing's sticking out too far. I always check from the other side. And I don't cut the dog ears off of the previous one until I'm done stitching them both. All right, so here I got my guy there. I'm just going to line this up on the bottom, give it a little bit of a trim there, trim off both dog ears, check my measurements. There you go. So that's how you make the flying geese, and you're going to make however many of those that the pattern states. All right, next up, we just have this little connector corner. We call them stitch and flip corners. So all I'm going to do is sew from this point to this point. And when you see my machine here, I added this Primitive Gathering stitch and flip corner tape. So all I have to do is put this point in, and this corner here I'm going to run along this line right into the machine. That eliminates me having to draw a line or just eyeballing and wiggling all over the place. So as I run this through, you will see how it follows that center line. So right here, watch, I'm just watching this point go right to the machine. So all that just looks like that. You can take your ruler, put it on the 1/4 of an inch there, trim that off if you got to be perfect, or just trim it off. Doesn't matter. So then I'm just going to press this away. So you're going to make a bunch of those right there. And then the last unit that we need to make to complete this quilt is a square and a square. So I'm just going to take 2 of these and stitch to both sides of the square. Again, all the measurements are in the pattern. I am purposely not giving them to you. I'm so mean, right? All right, so I'm going to run them through. Other side. This is a printed fabric, but it's a white on white, and it's very, very hard to tell that I got them right. And each one of these units, you're giving a finished measurement at the end, so you know that yours are coming out to be the right size for the quilt. Now I just press those away from the red, and then I'm going to add the 2 opposing triangles now. right sides together, and I just kind of just center that right in the middle. So you should have like a 1/4 inch there, 1/4 inch there, and that should be right in the middle. Not quite used to my foot pedal here, my cutter, but I'll get there. All right, so here we go. We're going to just quickly square this up. Meaning pretty much just trimming off the dog ears. There you go. So these are the 3 units that you're going to be making to complete this quilt. And that is all there is to it. The instructions will tell you how many of each unit and the cutting, obviously, but super simple. And make sure you get one of these guides from Primitive Gatherings here if you don't already have one on your machine. All right, thank you for joining us, and I look forward to seeing you next month for month number 6.